let's do a before. And there we have it. What's happening, everybody? Today I'm going to be showing you guys how I'm about to dye my wig that I just bought at a wig store purple. Not necessarily like my hair, hopefully it's slightly different, but the whole idea behind it is I want to use this to cosplay Rumi from K-pop Demon Hunters. So I've tried this once before and all it did was tone my wig, but I used a different dye. And I also only used about half of it. So today we're going to try to use possibly more, but we're also changing the method in which we dye the wig. Okay, because if you saw the other video, the way that I dyed that wig was not necessarily the proper way. Although I was very happy with it because the wig itself turned out to be a very beautiful lavender, which I can actually show you right now. Hold on. Here it is. So this wig used to be a very yellowish blonde. I don't know the exact number. The blonde that I have now, I would say this one, this lavender one, was actually a little bit more yellow. But I put this into the, not this Rit dye, the other one. There's like a regular one, and I used half of it. And I actually really love this color. I don't want to change it. I want to keep it. I really fell in love with it. So I went ahead and just bought another wig. I think this one's still longer. This one would have been more ideal, but you know, it is what it is. We're going to just work with what we got. So let's go. We're going to start the process. So first things first, let me go over my supplies, which actually I just got most of this today. Again, I went to the thrift store and I found these babies, which they're hefty. Like they were some nice, they were literally perfect. Look at the little handsies on here. Like, I don't know if you could see that, but I think these are literally perfect. And this, I think, is pretty good quality. Cost me $3.99 at the same store where I bought this baby. And then, of course, our Rit dye, which we are going to be using, Royal Purple. I feel like this is the only, like, Rit more dye, whatever the thing is called, that is actually purple. It's the only option you really have. Just kind of got to work with this one. Okay. And then, of course, our wig, our new lace wig, which we just got. So let's go ahead and open this up. Okay, so here we have it. Here's the wig. Absolutely beautiful. It is better quality than the other one, although I will say I think the lavender one I showed you guys earlier feels like it has more hair. Do you guys want to see it on? Okay, let's see. Get my hair out of the way. And I like to do this beforehand just so I could see everything. Here, I'm not gonna cut the lace just yet. I'll do that at the chin. Okay, so for the most part I have it on, and as you can see, it's a really good quality wig. I mean, for a couple bucks more, you can go from those Amazon wigs to like these really good ones. So, yeah, so let's dye this wig. So let's do a before. Okay, this is the part where I'm going to be clipping like my wig before when it's blonde, and then hopefully after this, it's going to be purple. So. All right, guys, so as you may or may not be able to see, I have put water in our pot, I'm gonna call it, and it's only about halfway because my wig is not that much. So it should be able to be submerged in there. And so we're gonna go ahead and start boiling this water. So you won't see my face for a minute because I'm not gonna do this while it's boiling. But just see the process, okay? We're basically gonna boil it, dump the color in here, boil the color for a little bit, and then dump the wig, and then I guess simmer, I don't know, simmer it in there for a bit, and then try to get the color, okay? So that's the plan, that's the breakdown. It's that simple. Watch. A bit of this at a time. That's a good amount. That look what? Mix the water. Take this wig. She bald. And here we go, guys. Ooh, look at this beautiful color. Let's see what happens, all right? Let's see how this turns out. Woo! Okay, so it's looking pretty good on my end, so I'm gonna go ahead and again use this as a way to transfer this to the sink. But have a look. I think it's ready. It is a lot deeper. This should be good. Let's get her in here. Now that's looking like my color. I'm loving it. Okay, so using this, gonna dump her right in there because it is hot. Let's get some of that color out. Dang, it did get pretty dark. I don't know if I like it just yet, but we're gonna detangle it and then see what happens. I only used a blow dryer and a comb, so it's nice and straight again. I will probably style it. I'm not gonna just leave it like this, but for the sake of just doing it quickly on video. Oh, let me clip this together. How it's going to look. Okay, and then let me just see, because I gotta fix my bangs and stuff. I mean, it's almost the same color as my hair, but okay, hold on. And there we have it. Okay, I like it. It's cute. Let's go see how this is gonna look outside, because hello, we're gonna be filming and doing all this fun stuff outside. So let's go see. All right, guys, so this is what it looks like outside, and as you can see, I think this is a pretty perfect shade of purple for Rumi. I'm pretty excited. I think the cool thing about this wig is because it is lace front, I could kind of do a little braid too, but I did want to do like a little spin-off version of it. So there we have it. Now for the next couple seconds, I'm going to do my little posy thing because I want to add like a transition of the yellow wig to this. So don't mind me while yeah. Anyways. And there we have it. Let's go cosplay. Actually, I have to go finish it. Watch out for my next video where I'm working on my cosplay outfits and how I'm piecing it together. And then sooner or later, you're going to be seeing not only a pink ranger on a green bike, but your Rumi's going to be riding around town. There she is.